Aaron Hernandez News, photos and videos, ABC News. Home is greater than topics is greater than news is greater than Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez. Point, links left curly bracket, border width 1 bx0 bx, border style, dotted, border color, number C D C D C D, right curly bracket. Featured video. Aaron Hernandez alleged accomplice says ex-NFL star shot victim. Wednesday, the 10th of July 2013. Report from ABC News. ABC News Digital Special Report Aaron Hernandez's alleged accomplice is turning against him. A lot more details coming from the police authorities released a 156-page document outlining the warrants against the former New England Patriots Aaron Hernandez. ABC's Ski has had a chance to go through all 156 pages to tell us more about what is detailed in this document. Eric. The police were keeping this investigation pretty close to the chest. Why all of a sudden we get this information? Well, because we asked, and neither the prosecutors of the defense attorneys ended up objecting, and so we were given this document, which it shows number of things, chiefly the first encounter that police had with Aaron Hernandez at his home after the murder, opposing that semi-pro football player who was found dead back in June 17 in an industrial park in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, about a mile from where Aaron Hernandez lives. And when police first encountered Hernandez at his home, they said he was argumentative according to these court documents, and have according to these documents, as it is effectively is one of Aaron Hernandez's co-defendants. Quoting another co-defendant saying that Aaron Hernandez was the triggerman against those, they also ask about these text messages possibly could indicate his motivation. Well, police have been talking about there's a possibility of another shooting, and it happened in Boston at the nightclub, having something to do with the death of Lloyd. And from what we've been able to piece together and talking to our sources, these newly released documents, it seems as if Aaron Hernandez may have been unhappy that Lloyd was talking to some people left the club, that Hernandez didn't quite like it. Lloyd had some information about this prior shooting that Hernandez didn't want out, and maybe the theory goes that is why Aaron Hernandez allegedly pulled the trigger and then shot and killed. Also coming out in this case, surveillance images showing Hernandez returning home. What our police say about that stock? Well, you can see from the images that were released, it looks like Hernandez says in his basement went there with officers. And look broadly in the east. These documents show the scope of the police investigation. Not only did authorities go through Aaron Hernandez's home, they also went through what was called a flop house and apartment that he had rented in another town. They went picture of the case than we've known so far. It talks about Aaron Hernandez's disposition when he first encountered police argument, what's up with all the questions. But crucially, one of co-defendants tells another of his co-defendants that Hernandez admitted to shooting and killing Lloyd. That could be a potentially damning piece of evidence for prosecutors. Aaron Hernandez's attorney says this is all circumstantial evidence. A lot of details coming out their business. Anyway, ABC's Parent Diversity in Florida forced with the latest on that. Thank you. Was it a complete write-up on webnews.com? As Aaron Hernandez is being held in bail charged with the murder of a former football player for now on Dan, New York with Aaron Hernandez found at 08 to 15, 431. Report from ABC News. ABC News Digital Special Report Aaron Hernandez's alleged accomplice is turning against him. A lot more details coming from the police authorities released a 156-page document outlining the warrants against the former New England Patriots Aaron Hernandez. ABC's Ski has had a chance to go through all 156 pages to tell us more about what is detailed in this document. Eric. The police were keeping this investigation pretty close to the chest. Why all of a sudden we get this information? Well, because we asked, and neither